Manpreet and I make book related videos on this channel, and I mainly focus on Indian books. I do read a lot of foreign authors, but Indian books are something which I feel like need to get a lot of attention. And today I'm going to make a video which is very close to my actual motive, that is Indian books that deserve a lot of attention, and I want to bring them in front of you guys so that you can actually know that these books exist and you can actually read them. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. Please note that I haven't picked up the books which are already popular, which have won some awards. I have tried not to, because then they are already popular. They don't deserve more attention, or maybe they do, but they are not a part of this video. Number one book is The Shoes of the Dead by Kota Niliman. Now, I read this book like 4-5 years ago. This book is written about an issue which was then a very talked about issue, and it was, you know, all around in the news, and it was suicides of farmers. Now, when I used to watch those news, I was totally very, I was not interested in the news, because I felt like all of that was just a political gimmick or whatever you call it, and it was not really true, and it was just being exaggerated for, the political parties to fulfill their own agendas. And I was totally oblivious to what was actually happening, and I didn't feel a thing about it. Then I read this book. I feel like I was being ignorant to all those things, because I really could not feel what it is like to have such a life and go through all of those things. And this book really made me realize that. This book changed my perspective. The book made me more sympathetic and empathetic towards these people, and I could really appreciate what they go through, and to make their livelihood, and I could really feel bad about and sad about what happens to them and all those suicides and everything. So I really feel this book is so good and so amazing, and I have reviewed this book in one of my old blogs. I'll try to link it down below to know my actual feelings about this book. That review is also spoiler free, but this book truly deserves to be read for all those urban population that feel like it's nothing and it's okay, it's fine. You will understand that how it's not fine and how painful it is. So this book is worth to read. Number two book is Fade into Red by Reshma K. Barshikar. Now, this book actually doesn't have a very, convincing and very good story. Let me be clear. But, when we read Indian books, we are always accustomed to either reading very fluffy stories, or reading the stories which kind of make you not want to pick up the book again. Yes, I'm talking about either reading Chetan Bhagat kind of books or reading the Roy kind of books which are too intense for you to pick up at this stage. Moreover, Fade into Red is the book which is totally about writing style. I feel like if you want to travel through a book, this is the book which I would recommend to you guys, because you really feel like you have traveled through this book. Like, that's what I felt. You may feel different, but the words and the scenery and everything is so amazing. I have never traveled through a book before, and this is the one which I used to travel in real, and obviously that's why I wanted to get more attention. Number three book is Rukhsat the Departure. Now, talking about beautiful writing, this book again is so beautifully written. It has somewhat of adult content, and I have actually reviewed this book on my vlog, like here on this channel, and I'll link it down below, and you should check it out because this book is so amazing. It's a collection of short stories, and the stories are so beautiful. I would not call them beautiful. Some of them are very messed up, but they are intense. They are really good, and you will totally feel like you need to read this book for a, just a different kind of experience, which is intense and which is thoughtful and which is like beautiful in its own messed up way. So if you understand what I mean, and I feel like a lot of people actually crave for such kind of books, and if you do that, this is the book you should read. Number four book is The Dormant State by Divya Satpathy. Now, if you have been on this channel since last year, you would know that I read this book last year and I was totally in love with this book. It's a political fiction, and it's so good. It's by a self-published author, and I feel like because of that, maybe it didn't get that much of attention, but it is so good. It is so good. Like, I cannot see one part of this book which was not written amazingly. I cannot see one section of this book which I would say that it is not that great and it is just there to, keep the plot running or keep the story going. It is so good, and I feel like these are the books which should be really popular in this country, because they have their own sort of message in them. They have been beautifully written, and they are worth the time, and that's what I feel about this book. So this is really good. This is really good. And the number five book is one which I have talked about so many times on this channel, but I had to pick it up because romance is a genre which a lot of us love to read, and Indian romance is not something which I would say I crave, because they are so cringeworthy. the current Indian romance authors like almost write similar kind of stories, and you guys would agree with that. And you know, there is no amazingness in the story except for those making out scenes which are like okay. But at the same time, you do not always want to read the foreign kind of romance because then there's no Indian touch in that. So when I think about a romance book which totally impressed me because of what was there in the story and what was there in the book and how it was written, that book is obviously He Fixed the Match, She Fixed Him by Shikha. It's really good, and I really loved how, you know, there was no promotional gimmick in that. Whatever that's what I would say. Making Love at India Gate is, I feel like the books that have that kind of content is like a promotional gimmick because that never happens. Making Love at India Gate at 4 a.m. in the morning when somebody is walking, taking a walk over there with your girlfriend that you really love. I do not expect people to do that. So, you know, those kind of books are good to read for their kind of audience, but they do not really click me because I really like the plain good romance. So if I had to suggest a book which I would say should need more attention, and I think it is getting a lot of attention now, so it should not be in this book, but I'm really biased towards it. So this is the book I want to be there. So yeah, this is a romance book you should not miss. So keep reading this book. So yes guys, these are the 5 Indian books that I feel deserve a lot of attention and you should read them. All of them are of different subjects and all of them have something different in them which will click. So yes, make sure you share this video with other people as well so that, you know, these books really deserve a lot of attention, and even if you tell one more person about these books, it would be a great favor to these authors and to this literature and to all of these stories which are meant to be told to other people. So read these books yourself and also share these books with other people. You may choose to not share this video but just tell people about the book, or you may choose to help me out as well and share this video as well. So do that. Don't forget to tag me in your shares, and thank you so much for watching this video. This is Manvi signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.